Yes, Shahid. Read the first question of the exercise. Unmute yourself and read first question of exercise.
Should we start with in-text questions or exercise, ma?
Exercise, Panchami. I said exercise. You want me to discuss in-text questions?
Yes, ma.
Okay. So in the next session, I will solve with in-text questions. Okay. Is it okay?
Yes, ma.
Okay, Shahid, read the first question, man. You said you are ready. Read the first question.
Exercises.
Yeah, from exercise only you should read.
Okay, ma'am. The kidney in human beings are a part of the system for
Okay. The first question goes like this. The kidney in the excretory system. What is that? Read it again.
the kidney in human beings are a part of the system for
Okay, are the part of the system for. Fine. So who is going to answer this? Shreya, what is the answer?
respiration.
Okay.
Ma'am, excretion.
The answer is excretion, right? Just a minute. Whether the screen is visible for all of you?
Yes.
I forgot regarding in-text questions. Panchami reminded me. Thank you. Okay. The first question, the kidneys in human beings are part of which system they are asking? So Shreya answered it correctly. The right answer is excretion. Mark it in your textbook if you didn't mark. It is excretion. Next, the xylem in plants are responsible for. What is the function of xylem, guys? Be fast. Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, transport of water.
Very good. Option A, transport of water is a right answer. And guys, there is one announcement. Uh, I think whether they told you or no, on a Sunday, that is on 6th, 8th, 2023, you will be having test of science. Did you get that intimation?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So on 6th, 8th, 2023, you will be having the test. Test ಹೇಗೆ ತಗೋತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ the link will be sent to you. You have to log into that link and the question paper will be displayed. So ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, you have to answer the questions and you have to mail. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲ್ ಐಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ಮೇಲ್ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. Otherwise, they will say you to send the answer sheets to the WhatsApp group. How they will tell, no, like that you have to send the answer sheet. Did you get? Upcoming Sunday, you will be having the test. Okay. So from biology part, you have, they will let you know the time, Panchami. They will let you know through the WhatsApp group. Okay. Okay. So here what happens, I forgot what I was saying. So the biology syllabus for the upcoming test is a whole life process chapter. Whole life process chapter you will be having. Okay. Stress on digestion, respiration. Digestion means nutrition in plants and animals, respiration in plants and animals, as well as transportation. Stress on these three topics on biology. So regarding the physics and chemistry, they will let you know soon. So second question goes like this. The xylem in plants are responsible for transport of water. Option A is the right answer. Next question. The autotrophic mode of nutrition requires carbon dioxide and water, sunlight, chlorophyll, all of the above. What is your response?
Ma'am, all of the.
All of the above. So that is option D. Sunlight, chlorophyll, carbon dioxide and water. Very good. Option D is a right answer. Shreya answered through the message. Fine. So fourth, the breakdown of pyruvate to give carbon dioxide, water and energy takes place in which part of the cell? Understand the question properly. Breakdown of the pyruvate to give carbon dioxide, water and energy takes place in cytoplasm, chloroplast, mitochondria and nucleus. Yes, Shreya answered it. Yes, Panchami. Yes, Panchami. Yeah, your answer is right. Option B, mitochondria is the right answer. Both of you answered it correctly. Next question. How are fats digested in our bodies? Where does this process takes place? Fats ಹೇಗೆ digest ಆಗತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ process ಎಲ್ಲಾಗತ್ತೆ? What is the location of that process they are asking? Yeah, be fast, be fast. How are fats digested? मालूम नहीं. Why this lesson is not completed at your school, Shahid? So, guys, the fats are digested by a process. Yes, Panchami?
Ma'am, actually the fats are digested in small intestine due to the action of bile juice.
Okay, fine. Good answer. Good attempt. Thank you. So, as she said, fats are digested in the small intestine by the action of bile juice by a process called as. She answered correctly, but her answer was partial. So, how are fats digested anta kelidare? As she included 2 points, very good. Along with that, we have to include one more point by a process called as emulsification. So, emulsification ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? So, ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಆ bile juice ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ಲಲ್ವಾ? So, the bile juice will be secreted by the liver. It is secreted or it is released by a liver. From the liver, it will go to small intestine. So, in the small intestine, what it does? It will break down large fat globules. Fats will be, the structure of the fat globules will be larger. So, it will break down large fat globules into smaller fat globules. So, idakke emulsification anta karitare. Okay. So, this is how fats digested in our body. So, one nimsha. All of you please switch on your video because I should get to know you are writing or not. So, your answer should be like this. See here. Fats are digested in the small intestine. Is it visible, guys? Yeah. Is it visible? ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆನಾ?
Yes.
Okay. Fats are digested in the small intestine. The secretion of liver called bile breaks down the large globule of fat into smaller globules. This is called emulsification of fat. The bile also makes the medium alkaline so that this is, So one ನಿಮಿಷ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. I will just mark the points. You have to write point wise. Okay, it is in a paragraph wise. You have to write point wise. Please write down the question along with the answer. Yeah, write down guys. Fats are digested in small intestine. The secretion of liver called bile breaks down the large globules of fat into smaller globules. This is called as emulsification of fats. The bile also makes the medium or the atmosphere or the environment of that part of that organ system alkaline andre basic ಮಾಡತ್ತೆ, so that pancreatic enzyme, that is the enzymes or the chemicals released by the pancreas containing pancreatic enzyme ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರತ್ತೆ, lipase ಅನ್ನೋ enzyme ಇರತ್ತೆ, lipase ಅನ್ನೋ chemical ಇರತ್ತೆ. So this lipase chemical, so enzyme ಕೆಲಸ ಏನು, ಇವು chemical reactions ಅನ್ನ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ, ಹೌದಾ, ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ or ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ. ಸೊ ಈ lipase enzyme ಏನ್ ಮಾಡತ್ತೆ, so this lipase enzyme will digest fats to form fatty acids. So the end product of fats ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ fatty acid ಇದೆ. The alkaline medium is required for pancreatic enzyme to act on lipase. This is regarding the 5th question. Write down correctly. Once you are done, please let me know. Completed? Raya and Panchami completed?
Ma'am, just
Okay.
yes, ma'am, complete.
Raya completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Next question. What is the role of saliva in the digestion of food? What is the role of saliva in digestion of food? Anyone who want to answer this?
Ma'am, the salivary glands present in the mouth release salivary enzyme, which is involved in the breakdown of food into starch.
Okay. So well tried, Panchami. Good. So the role of saliva, as she said, The saliva is a juice secreted from the salivary gland. So the salivary gland situated here. When you just press yourself, you can sense the production of saliva, more saliva in your mouth. So this salivary gland, no, it secretes salivary juice. So that saliva juice contains an enzyme named salivary amylase. The name of an enzyme is salivary amylase. So what this salivary amylase will do? This salivary amylase, it will break down the carbohydrate or the starch present in the food. ಈ salivary amylase ಎದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ? ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಚ್ ಮೇಲೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಫುಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಚ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ it will break down the starch in the food into normal or simple carbohydrates. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ಲುಕೋಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದೇನ್ ಮಾಡತ್ತೆ? ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡತ್ತೆ. Okay, so write down this. Write down the question. What is the role of saliva in digestion of food? I will dictate the answer 2 times. Write down. Saliva. First point in is, guys, 1 minute. So when you are writing answer, no, ಈಗ second answer ಬರಿತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ question ಬರಿತೀರಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ answer ಅಂತ ಬರಿತೀರಾ. Consider this as a margin. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀರಾ. ನಾನ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ? ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ವೈಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಂದಾಗ 1, 2 ಅಥವಾ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಪುಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಆರ್ ABC ಅಂತ. ಈ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ರಿಟನ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ದ ಮಾರ್ಜಿನ್. ಮಾರ್ಜಿನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರೆಯೋ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಾರ್ಜಿನ್ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ABC ಆರ್ 1, 2, 3 ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಶ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಪುಟ್ ನಾ, so that has to come outside. Remember it in your higher studies also, now also. The what is that? A method of writing the answer. So how yeah. The first point is saliva is secreted by salivary glands present in the mouth. I repeat, saliva is secreted by salivary glands present in the mouth. Saliva is secreted by salivary glands present in the mouth. Completed?
Yes.
Next point. Saliva juice contains, second point, guys. Saliva juice contains, saliva juice or salivary juice contains an enzyme. Salivary juice contains an enzyme named NAMED, named salivary amylase. Salivary juice contains an enzyme named salivary amylase. Let me write here, salivary amylase, AMYLASE. Salivary juice contains an enzyme named salivary amylase. Completed all of you?
Yes.
Shreya, Shahid, and one more guy, Zeenat.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. Shreya completed? Shreya, did you complete?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do respond on time. Next point. Salivary amylase acts on. Salivary amylase acts on. Salivary amylase acts on starch present in the food. I repeat, salivary amylase acts on starch present in the food. Starch present in the food. Salivary amylase ಯಾವುದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಚ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ಫುಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಚ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Salivary amylase acts on starch present in the food. Completed?
Yes.
Okay. Next, fourth point. It converts, it andre salivary amylase. It converts, salivary amylase converts starch into simple carbohydrates. Starch into simple carbohydrates. Salivary amylase, or it converts starch into simple carbohydrates.
Ma'am, carbohydrates can also be referred to as glucose.
It is not directly converted into glucose. Here starch is converted into maltose in the mouth by the salivary amylase. When that food reaches our small intestine, no, there everything will be converted into simple carbohydrate, that is glucose. Understood? So that is why here we will not mention it is converted into glucose. Because in the mouth, the food remains for a short time. So complete digestion or complete the starch will not be completely converted into simpler form. Understood?
Yes.
Yeah. Next. Good question. Okay. Seventh question goes like this, guys. What are the necessary conditions for autotrophic nutrition and what are its byproducts? Can anyone try this? What are the necessary conditions for autotrophic nutrition and what are the end products? ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಆಟೋಟ್ರೋಫಿಕ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆರ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಮೋಡ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಟೋಟ್ರೋಫಿಕ್, ಆ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಏನೇನ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು? ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್? ಎನಿ ಗೆಸ್ಸಸ್? ದಿಸ್ yeah, Panchmi, is it Panchmi or who wants to answer this? Respond. This chapter is already completed at your school, Alva. So you should answer very quickly. No one is responding. You guys left switching on your videos. Now you guys left switching on the mics also. Switching off the mics also. Last time batch was not played like this actually. Yeah, tell me, who wants to answer?
Ma'am, autotrophic nutrition, it is a process where organism produce their food from simple inorganic substances like sunlight, water, carbon dioxide.
Good. Okay. So, good Panchmi. So what are the necessary conditions for autotrophic nutrition? Means first one, inorganic substances like inorganic, first sub point, inorganic substances like carbon dioxide and water. Next it wants sunlight. Next it wants sunlight. Next, to absorb that sun energy, to absorb that solar energy, it needs chlorophyll. It needs chlorophyll. So using these all, autotrophic or autotrophs organism produces their own food by a process called as photosynthesis. By a process called as photosynthesis. Okay. So what are the necessary conditions here? First one, sunlight, you can write. Inorganic substances like carbon dioxide and water. Then chlorophyll. Chlorophyll. Okay. Then what they asked, what are the end products? So here indirectly they asked the end products of photosynthesis. Just remember the reaction of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis ge ಒಂದು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ನೆನಪು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಫೋಟೋಸಿಂಥಸಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸನ್ಲೈಟ್. ಓಕೆ, in the chlorophyll, in presence of sunlight in the chlorophyll, it converts into. Shahid, any doubt? If you don't have any doubt, simply don't switch on the mic, okay? So as the session will be recorded, it disturbs a lot in the recording session. So carbon dioxide and water in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll converts it into glucose, that is C6H12O6 plus oxygen plus water. So what they ask, what are the end products of autotrophic nutrition? These are the end products. Yaudu? Glucose, oxygen and water. Glucose, oxygen and water. Seventh answer ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. What are the necessary conditions for autotrophic nutrition? First, sunlight, then inorganic substances like carbon dioxide and water. Then it needs chlorophyll to absorb the sunlight or the light energy. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ what they asked, what are its end products? The end products are glucose, then oxygen and water. Glucose, oxygen and water are the end products of autotrophic nutrition. Eighth question, what are the differences between aerobic and anaerobic respiration? So respiration alli two types ide alva. So what are the differences between aerobic and anaerobic respiration? Yes, who is going to answer this?
Aerobic respiration, it is the process of producing energy in the presence of oxygen. Anaerobic respiration, it is the process by producing energy in the absence of oxygen.
Okay, good. Good, Panchami. So again, they asked name the organism that use the anaerobic mode of respiration. So that is, we can give as yeast. The fungal example, fungi, which is yeast. Okay. So Panchami answered almost from 5th to 10th question she answered. Now it's a turn of everyone to try to answer the question. Whether it is wrong or right, just speak up. Otherwise, I will individually call the name. That person has to answer that question. Understood? So please interact in the session. Fine. So what are the differences between aerobic and anaerobic respiration? Aerobic, as the name indicates, the respiration which occurs in presence of oxygen. The respiration which occurs in presence of oxygen, which releases energy. Next, anaerobic, it is also energy releasing process, but there is oxygen is not involved. In absence of oxygen, this process will release the energy. Then name the organism that use anaerobic mode of respiration. We can give yeast as an example. Yeast as an example. So how you have to write? Let me show you. The differences should be written in a specific way, guys. Okay, that too in a board exam. When other teachers are correcting your answers, no, you should be conscious always. So I am telling you, writing answers like especially the differences questions will be there. No, yavaglu yaude subject adru, the differences question should be written in column wise. KAS, IAS exams in baritare alva, ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಇದೇ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ವೈಸ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ದ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆರ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಿದೆ, ಏರೋಬಿಕ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆನ್ಏರೋಬಿಕ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್. Aerobic, it takes place in presence of oxygen. Anaerobic, it takes place in absence of oxygen. Aerobically end products ಏನಿದೆ, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್, ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಅಂಡ್ ವಾಟರ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎಂಡ್ products. Anaerobic respiration ಅಲ್ಲಿ ethanol, sometimes lactic acid in the muscle cells, carbon dioxide and energy. So aerobic respiration where more energy is released, whereas in anaerobic respiration less energy is released. Then aerobic respiration ಆಗೋದು ಸೈಟೋಪ್ಲಾಸಮ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೈಟೋಕಾಂಡ್ರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ, anaerobic ಆಗೋದು ಸೈಟೋಪ್ಲಾಸಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ. Then complete oxidation of glucose takes place. ಆ ಗ್ಲೂಕೋಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, C6H12O6 ಅಂತ, ಸೊ ಅದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಡೌನ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಏರೋಬಿಕ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಇನ್ ಆನ್ಎರೋಬಿಕ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಡೌನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ಲೂಕೋಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, some organism that use anaerobic mode of respiration are, I said, yeast, and some of the bacteria will respire anaerobically, that is in absence of oxygen. So what you have to do now? Okay, write the differences first. Aerobic matte anaerobic differences anna column haki bariri. Once you are done, let me know. Be fast.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let others finish. Wait for 2 minutes. Meanwhile, I will let you know the portion for the upcoming test of physics and chemistry. Give me 2 minutes. Completed all of you? Write all the differences. Okay, guys, I got to know the portions for chemistry and physics now. So chemistry and physics, chemistry, you have the first chapter for upcoming Sunday session. No, chemistry, you have the first chapter, that is chemical reactions and equations. And then physics, you have, as ma'am completed light chapter alva. So Panchami, yesterday, which was the session? Whether physics ma'am took the session? Kritika ma'am? Whether she took the session on Monday or Tuesday? So the physics is around, yeah. She did not take it.
Ma'am, on Monday.
On Monday she took, okay. Okay, fine. So Kritika ma'am's, I mean physics chapter will be light. Light chapter will be there for the test. Okay, she completed the this one topic. So the light chapter will be the test. Till how much it is, ma'am will tell you. Otherwise, you will get to know in the WhatsApp group. Otherwise, they will message you in the WhatsApp group till how much it is. Otherwise, consider whole topic. So light, life process, chemical reactions, and equations. So these are the syllabus for your upcoming test on Sunday. Okay. And yeah, Some of you are simply messaging in the chat box as hi, hello and all. So hi, hello will be there, no? Everything will be recorded here. Even you delete that message, it will be recorded. Who sent it, why, to whom they sent it, because I will be the host and admin here. Okay, be aware of it and don't misbehave. Rectify your behavior. Fine. Next. Yeah. Question number 9. How are the alveoli designed to maximize the exchange of gases? So in respiratory system, we have the thing called as alveoli, alva. So if this is a trachea, trachea divides into bronchi or a bronchus, plural is bronchi. Bronchi will again divided into several small branches, which are called bronchioles, right? At the end of the bronchioles, we will be having some balloon-like structures, which are called as alveoli. So around these balloon-like structures, the blood vessels will be rich. The capillaries will be, the alveoli will be covered with the network of capillaries or the blood vessels, so that exchange of gases will be easier. Okay, this is regarding the design. Now I want Shreya to answer this question. Yes, Shreya, answer. How are the alveoli designed to maximize the exchange of gases? Are you here, Shreya? Be fast. Be fast. Shreya, are you here? If you don't know, answer don't know. Respond. Are you here, Shreya? Fine. Yeah, how are the alveoli designed? The alveoli will be thin-walled and they are small to increase the surface area to absorb the oxygen, to make easier for the exchange of gases. So how we have to write this answer? Fine. So who is that? Nandish, can you read out this answer? Here it is. Screen ಮೇಲೆ ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಓದಬೇಕು. Just a minute. Yeah. Read it, Nandish.
The alveoli are present at the terminal of bronchioles. They are a balloon-shaped structure which increase the surface area for the exchange of gases and are richly supplied with blood vessels to take the oxygen to different cells.
Very good. Very quick response. I appreciate your participation. So here, how are the alveoli designed to maximize exchange of gases is there, no? This answer you have to write, guys. Andre, idenne baribeku antalla, ee arthadalli nim answer irbeku anta. So write point wise, the alveoli are present at the terminal of bronchioles. Elli irtave ivu? Terminal. Andre, end of a bronchioles alli idiratte. They are balloon-shaped structure which increases the surface area for the exchange of gases. Adadmele, they are richly supplied with blood vessels. Exchange of gases hegagatte? as they have richly supplied with the blood vessels. Exchange of gases takes place easily. Write down these points and let me know. Once you are done, please let me know soon. Write down the points. But ನಮ್ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ನಾನು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಯಾಕೆ ಬರೀಲಿ, ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಟೈಮ್ ವೇಸ್ಟು, ಹಂಗೆ ಕುತ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಡೂ ದಿಸ್, ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬಿ ಅವೇರ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಯುವರ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನನ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಬಂತು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ನಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್, ನಾರ್ ಎನಿ ಟ್ಯುಟೋರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಯು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ರಿಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಆಕ್ಷನ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಟರಾಕ್ಟಿವ್. This time I don't know why it is not much interactive. It was so much interactive and so much active students were, even though they used to answer it wrong, but they were well behaved. The behavior was very appreciable actually. Here, if I said you to respond, some of them will message as hi, hello, let's start the class, ma'am. They are ordering me. Oh my God, from which school they are? Okay, so write down the points. Completed, guys. Some of them here are very active and interactive too, but in the session only if only one student interact and participate, no, it is not I mean enjoyable. The session will not be enjoyable. Yes, good. Let me skip to the next question, guys. Yeah. Tenth question ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ. What would be the consequences of deficiency of hemoglobin in our body? So hemoglobin ಕೆಲಸ ಏನು? What is the function of hemoglobin? The function of hemoglobin is to carry oxygen. Carry oxygen, and as it is made up of iron, as hemoglobin is made up of iron, it gives red color to the blood. Hemoglobin is a respiratory pigment. These all are the functions of a hemoglobin, alva. Just a minute. So, ಈ hemoglobin ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? The transportation of oxygen will be disturbed. The blood level will come low, and the person may suffer from anemia. The person may suffer from anemia. Anemia ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Lack of blood. ಎಷ್ಟು percentage blood ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟು blood ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ indirectly we are saying the percentage of oxygen will get lesser in our body. So ಏನಂತ ಬರಿತೀವಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಈಗ? 10th question answer ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ. Fine. Now, just a minute, okay? Yeah. Zenith Unnisa. Yeah, Zenith. Can you read out the answer of 10th question? Zenith. 10th question answer ಓದಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ? It's okay, read it. Why you muted your mic? Read it. You are not audible. Your mic is switched off. Yes. Shahid, read it.
Which?
Yes, tell me.
10th question answer.
Yeah, 10th question answer you should read. You can see the screen, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, read it.
Hemoglobin is a red pigment present in our blood which carries oxygen to all the parts of the body. If there is deficiency of hemoglobin, then amount of oxygen reaching our body cell will decrease, which may lead to release of less energy in our body, leading to a disease called anemia.
Okay, thank you, Shahid. Good. So here, hemoglobin is a red pigment. It is present in our body cells, blood cells. Okay, now. Next, after that, just a minute. Blood cells. Then what is its function? To transport the oxygen. So hemoglobin kadame adre enagate, amount of oxygen reaching our body cells will decrease, which in turn influences on energy of our body. That is, we will be having less energy. So we will get a disease named anemia. Please write down, guys. Write down. This is the first point. This is second point. This is third point. Write down it fast and let me know. So don't get bored as you are writing twice. Nan al bardide, il bardide, practice ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಬರ್ದಿದೆ, notes ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದಿದೆ, school notes ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದಿದೆ, ಬೇಡ. If you write, it will be good for you. It will be a very good practice. Writing is a very good practice. Until now, whenever I will be handling the new session or a new chapter, okay, I have 5 years of experience. Until now, I will write all the points and practice, and then I will come prepared for the session. Not only me, all the faculties too. So writing is very good habit. Please practice it. Okay. Hemoglobin is a red pigment present in our body which carries oxygen to all the parts of the body. Next, if there is deficiency of hemoglobin, then amount of oxygen reaching our body cells will decrease, which may lead to release less energy in our body, leading to a disease named anemia. Once you are done, let me know. Completed, guys? Let me know in the chat box.
It's completed.
Okay. Nandish and Shahid completed? Be fast because I have other session. Okay, fine. Okay, guys. So 3 more questions are left, which I will be discussing in the next session. Until that, take care. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. On Sunday, you have test, guys. Okay. The test portion will be announced soon. I mean, tomorrow, as I announced. From life process, you have, from biology, you have life process. From chemistry, you have chemical reactions and equation. From physics, you have light chapter, which will be on Sunday. Timings, ಮತ್ತೆ physics chapter ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ 2 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Okay, guys, the portion is chemistry, chemical reactions and equations, biology, life process, and the physics is light. Okay, light whole chapter. Fine. So Sunday ಇರತ್ತೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್. ಟೈಮಿಂಗ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಟೈಮಿಂಗ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ They will tell you what to do. Okay, but please attend the test. Fine. Let me end up the session here. Have a nice day. Panchmi, do you have any other